We are here at Westwinds Mobile Veterinary Services today to check out a little bit about what they're all about. They were featured recently on season 2 of My Pet Ate What. This is the show airing on CTV's Wild Channel and on Crave. And these folks are featured because they have one of the largest endoscopes in all of British Columbia. What is an endoscope? It's one of the pieces of medical equipment vets use to find out what's inside a horse's stomach. We're going to learn about that today and learn about what they do here in Prince George. And Joanna is waiting inside for us. But before we get there, check out the trailer for this show. This is incredible.
This season on My Pet Ate What.
And we're quacking.
She does have something in her abdomen.
Oh, rough day.
I was feeding him, but he didn't want to eat.
There is something in his stomach.
She's a very powerful chewer.
Something's desperately wrong.
Worried. Hopefully they can help her.
What the hell is that?
I have no idea what it is.
This is her forearm body right here. Let's do it.
More vets.
There's the thing. Oh.
Let it go, please.
Suck it out.
New clinics.
It's a life-threatening issue.
Lost it.
This is not going well.
Ta-da!
Yes. That's gross. Maybe double bag that.
But wait, there's more.
And crazier eats.
Stuff comes out that I couldn't even have imagined before.
Holy smokes. I'm happy it's out.
All right, now we've ended up here in the horse barn here at Westwinds Mobile Vet, one of the many areas where they care for animals, where we found Joanna. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, a part owner and vet tech here. Tell me a little bit about what you do in Westwinds Mobile Vet.
Well, I try to run it for the most part.
But you do a good job of it, by what we've
also
heard.
try to operate in it and help the veterinarians with cases. We are a mixed animal practice. We have 2 full-time veterinarians and another veterinarian coming in May. So we're pretty busy. Lots of staff and people going everywhere, left, right, and center, and servicing as many animals as we can.
And so for people wondering, yes, My Pet Ate What? Westwinds was part of this. Did they reach out to you? Did you reach out to them? How did it come together?
They just cold called me right out of the blue. They said, hey, I hear you have an endoscope and you can see down horses into their stomach. And I said, yes, for sure. Like, that's something we do if you want to come and see it. And it went from there. It just took off. It became bigger than I could have ever imagined.
So do horses eat weird stuff then?
Not really,
Not
unless
really,
it's,
okay.
in the bale or something, they kind of pick it up.
Okay.
But there are weird things you find in their stomach. So it has, yeah, it was pretty cool. We've seen bots and little wormy things, eggs. We've seen like an enterolith, which is like a big ball of food and it shouldn't be there, things like that. Big ulcers.
Oh my goodness.
That can be super painful
Yeah.
to horses. So I think that was really cool in the show. We got to show people how we can help these little critters to feel their best and perform their best.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, so Prince George, is it a horse community, or is our region like lots of horses?
I would say so, yeah. I'm originally from Alberta, so
Okay.
there's a horse around every corner in a big barn. So I sought out, I guess, the horse people here. And I love them all. Like, they've really been a real tight-knit community that really likes to share.
Yep.
And they bring you right in. Like, you show up at a barn and they're like, hey, are you new? And they're just happy to see you and get you right involved in their discipline and stuff like that. I've really enjoyed this community.
Okay, so what can people expect to see on the show here? Some like wild twists locally? I mean, you can't give it all away, but...
Yeah. We have a couple things that happened locally and then a couple things that happened out of town on the show. So that's kind of fun.
Yeah, mobile vet, I guess, that make you go everywhere.
Yeah. So there's some of the, quirky, funny things in the truck with the girls and different teams and stuff like that. But horses, for the most part, like baler twine and making sure that nothing is in their feed because they're not really good at sorting as we are. But I would say, like, very few and far between do we end up with that kind of an emergency.
Okay.
More so you're going to have the I ran through a fence, I'm colicking and trying to die, all of those things, which ulcers can lead to. So that was kind of part of it, and just like showing people how to care for their horses that might be ulcery.
Yeah. Or just like people have at their, maybe their recent Easter dinner, they got that uncle that's passing gas. Maybe they got a horse that's a little gassy. You can fix that too.
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay, we're in the stall here with Diamond. She's acting for us.
She's trying to leave.
She's trying to leave, yeah. You'll be here, don't worry, it'll be okay. Yeah. You were saying she's a show horse.
Yeah, so she actually performed in reining in her life and has some money that she won And then her babies are going to go on, some of them to show in the same events and different things. Yeah.
Wow. You know what I've learned about horses, Joanna, is like they're like big dogs.
Yeah.
Like they really just want to be pet, loved.
Yeah.
And they want to go sometimes where they want to go.
Yeah, like out.
Okay, what are you going to show us here today? A little exam.
So we're going to do a little exam, kind of like we would do if the horse was hospitalized.
Okay.
Vet techs kind of come in and we're managing them maybe all night and all day.
Okay.
While the vets are doing their appointments, and we're reporting back to them those vitals and those critical kind of things. So we're probably, I don't know, we're just as important as the vet in my opinion.
Yeah, well, of course. I mean,
then they can do more things and know that these animals are in good hands, even if they're trying to duplicate themselves.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we kind of start head to tail, and we're just checking for the color of her gums.
Okay.
Yes. There you go.
Good horse.
And then we'll do a little pressure on her gums there and see how fast that color comes back, and it's about 2 seconds.
Okay, that's
so
good.
that is normal.
You know what? The
Yep.
student doctors in the medical program check that on my fingers.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing.
Same thing, yeah. To listen to a horse's heart, or to get a heart rate,
Okay.
you can do it 2 ways: a pulse under their neck here,
Okay.
Or you can, with a stethoscope, listen in behind their elbow here.
Okay. Yeah, elbow. I guess it is yeah. They have elbows too.
Yeah, just like that. And so you can hear. Do you want to hear?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay.
Get right in there.
Yeah. Whoa. You know, that's a lot easier to hear than a human heart. I tried one of this once. It was hard.
This is Dr. McConnell's stethoscope,
Okay.
so it's probably extra good, and she's
dialed.
helping us out today.
The horses' hearts are huge, though, right?
They're huge, yeah, so they can be quite big. There's a little bit of a window in their lungs right here where we can listen and kind of get better auscultation, versus on the other side it might be a little bit duller.
Okay.
Okay?
Makes sense.
So this is the side of choice.
Okay.
The other thing we're going to look for is heat in the feet,
Okay.
pulses, if she's got bounding pulses.
Okay.
At all, and we're going to report that back to the vet,
Okay.
because that's something, especially in a sick horse, if they're running a fever, having any issues that way, if they get laminitis, their whole foot could fall off. That's a problem.
That's not good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not that bad. It's
No.
not that extreme.
Okay.
But
you might end up on-
eventually,
yeah.
yes.
Okay.
You know, if they're in for any other things, we might, run for pain scores and things like that.
Yep.
If they're have their ears kind of down and they're dull and they're not really interested in anything. She obviously is not struggling.
No, she seems fine. She's
yeah.
trying to tell everybody watching, don't worry about me. I'll be okay.
Totally. The other thing we're going to check is a temperature.
Okay.
So I'm going to bomb over here.
Okay.
You have to stay.
Don't worry, Diamond. We'll take care of you. I'm sure there's some horse treats at the end of this.
So to
Is
get
this the old-fashioned way?
This is the old-fashioned way. So we
Oh,
get
boy.
a thermometer.
Yeah.
Same as people, but don't put this
Yeah.
one in your mouth.
No.
Yeah.
No, you don't want to do that.
No. So we just kind of tuck in behind her here, find her little bum, and then we just take a little temperature. We're pushing the thermometer against the wall.
Yep.
You don't want to be stuck in something that's not accurate.
Not good.
Yep.
This is where you go, let the professionals do the job.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to get kicked. She's a very good horse, so we're pretty safe. So then her normal temperature, and we can read that back to the doctor as well.
36. Yeah, that's about the same as a human. A nice
The other
exam.
part will be hydration status. So you're going to pinch the skin and see how it flaps back like that real fast.
Yeah.
She's perfectly hydrated.
So like people are doing these checks if they suspect, or like, are you the one doing this? Do you suggest people do this themselves?
If they're being monitored at home, absolutely.
Yes,
So we teach
okay.
as many clients as we possibly can to get vitals on their horses, not just for maintaining interim diagnosis, but also pre-diagnosis. Do we have to drop everything right now, or do
Yeah.
we have an hour to get there?
Aha. Diamond is like, I'm ready to go. I got my show pay already,
Yeah.
so I'm done. But what is your favorite part of being a vet tech? I gotta ask.
I really enjoy the people. It's so weird because everybody says I like the animals.
Yeah, you would do it the other way.
I do. I like the animals. I love the animals, and I'm here for them. That's for sure. But I love being able to help people to love their animals and do good for their animals. And I like to help veterinarians to succeed in whatever way they can. I like to see people grow in the industry and stay in the industry. So for me, it's both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. Well, thank you for your time today. You work
Yeah.
with people.
Thank you.
And thank you for what you do. Check out Westwinds Mobile Vet, folks. This is a great place here in Prince George. It's going to be featured on a television show. We'll link all the details and where you can watch it on our website, ckpgtoday.ca.